Hello, good morning, welcome back to Minecraft Tea Time, the chillest Minecraft series on YouTube. And yes, today I'm wearing a hood. I look like a hooligan, but I'm not a hooligan. My hair is crazy today. I slept with product in, and it makes me look like a crazy person, so we're wearing the hood. Now, yes, I could shower, I could wash my hair, I could make myself look pretty for these streams, but this is the first thing I do in the morning. I make a cup of tea and I play Minecraft for 20 minutes, and then I go to the gym. So there's no point dolling myself up to then go sweat out at a gym for 45 minutes. You know what I mean? So please don't focus on my appearance. Let's focus on some relaxing Minecraft gameplay. That's what we're all here for. So today, we're going to start construction on the barn. And I was just thinking, where are we going to put this barn? This is my base here in our world. And there's a spot over there on the sand I think we could maybe go for. What do you think? Like over here somewhere? Then we have a bit of space for it. Maybe we just plop it right here and it can link up to the path just there. I think we do that. Let's get ourselves ready. So we've got a couple of shulkers with everything that we need. These are all the materials for the build that we've been collecting over the last couple of days. This is my toolbox, so let's just sort out my inventory. I'm not going to need my chest plate while we do this. And we can take off our nether booties, because we are never going back to the nether again. And I've got my regular booties. Okay. What's all this? We got some quartz. I'm guessing this is all extra quartz. Might as well just throw that in here. Oh no, we don't actually use those blocks. Okay, let's put them away in my nether chest over here. You can just go wherever for now. And put on the booties. Grab the toolbox. Grab these boxes. And let's get on with it. Now, my camera has gone extremely dark. This is the problem with I rely on the natural light through a window behind the camera. And at this time in the morning, the sun is rising, the lighting changes, and all of a sudden, it looks like I'm sat in the dark. It's really just a massive cloud, and I can bump up my aperture, and then you can see me. But now watch, it's going to get extremely bright when that cloud moves. Anyway, sorry, we're here to play Minecraft. Let's play Minecraft. So, I think, yeah, let's put it here. Let's put the barn here, and it can link up to just this path here. So as you're walking over to mine, you can either pop into my base, or you can pop into my barn. Now, how do I plan this out? I want it to be 11 by 15 blocks. Now on grass, I could just cut the grass to mark that out. But I think we can just maybe plot it out with... What can we do here? Let's get some soil. That's what we're going to do. We're going to grab some dirt. I could have just used netherrack. It doesn't really matter. This is just for marking it out. But right, where do we want the entrance to be? If it's going to be around here, probably back here, like this. And then we want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That falls in line with that. Pop that back in there. How many have I done? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we might have to move that lamppost because that's going to annoy me for symmetry's sake. But how does that look? As our entrance. Yeah. I think that'll do just fine. And then we need to go 15 back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, I'm too powerful. Okay. It's going to be easier to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. There. Okay. And then the other one is going to be in line with this and in line with this. So, is that right? Oh, is that right? That looks about right. Yeah, okay, nice. And now we can... Well, I don't really want to dig it out. Okay, yes, we're going to dig it out and we're going to replace it with soil. Just so that I can see... This is how I'm building. All right, this is how I build. I'm guessing everybody builds differently. This is how I build, okay? So nobody judge me. Just enjoy and support me, please. Okay. Fill this in with sand, and then we know the space that we're working with. Now, my one concern with how to do this is I'm following a YouTube tutorial, but I don't want to film myself watching a YouTube tutorial building something. That sounds kind of quite boring. You know, if I'm like on my phone and I'm like, okay, what do I do next? And then I'm doing it, and what do I do next? So instead, I've taken some screenshots of the outer walls, which I'm looking at on a separate screen here. So I can at least get the outer walls up without having to, you know, watch a video and follow along so much. So, and it's quite simple. We're going to do calcite columns in the corners, and then basically fill the walls in with a mix of the what was that tree? Mangrove. The stripped mangrove and mangrove planks. So let's start with the entrance, which is 3 blocks wide. So we want that to be right in the middle, about here, I think. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we need to get our tools out. So let's do that. What's this thing? Crimson Roots. I have no need for you. We want our barn build and barn build 2. And we might as well put the toolbox out as well. Okay, so now we're going to start with calcite and mangrove planks. I'm missing a... Where's my sword? That's my spider sword. Where's my sword? When... Oof. I was freaking out for a second then, not gonna lie. I hate losing stuff, because I lose stuff all the time. Like shulkers, I forget where I leave this thing constantly. Anyway, what was I doing? We need calcite. Oh no, diorite. Is it diorite, not calcite? No, because calcite is just... Oh. I don't know what material he's used there. Is it a mix of calcite and diorite? So this is the problem with not following the video. Because I don't have much diorite. The image I'm looking at looks like it's got way more than 15 diorite in it. I don't know what to do here. And then, but I've got a lot of calcite. No, but I just grabbed a stack of calcite. We're not using a stack of calcite, are we? Let me see what these look like. Okay. And then what about where's the polished stuff? Okay. Okay, I can see where the polished ones go. And that is... And then what about these ones? Okay. Oh no, because they're columns. It's not using more than that. I'm looking at each column twice, because I'm looking at the wall, the back, the wall. And of course there's only 4 columns there, isn't there? Whereas I'm looking at 2, 4, 6, 8 columns. Okay, alright. Look, this is all part of the fun. So we're going to build these columns. I think it's out of a mix of... So this one was calcite, right? And this is the regular diorite. So we want these columns to be a mix of the two. And it looks like they've just kind of done it randomly. So for our entrance, what we'll do is... We'll do a couple... Oh my god. A couple diorite. 1, 2, 3 calcite. And 1 more diorite. And I think that's going to be the top of our barn. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's what they've done. So I'm going to do the same. And then we'll do the same on the other side with like a different mix. So maybe we do like... we do 3 of them, then we do like 1 of them, and then 1 of them, and then like 1 of them. I think the maths is mathin'. Okay, progress. Right. So then at the back wall we'll do the same. I think I'm going to need more diorite. I mean, I have plenty, but you know, I don't need to copy the thing exactly, do I? But I am, because that makes me feel better. So 3 of them, then we'll do 2 calcite and finish it off with 1 diorite. And then the last one, we will do diorite, some calcite, and then finish off the diorite. And there we have the 4 columns. Okay, nice. And I had the perfect amount of diorite. So I'm not doing everything wrong. So now let's get the entrance done. We're going to need a mix of our mangrove planks, and I think that's spruce planks we're using. And we're going to want some stripped mangrove logs as well. So pop the calcite and diorite away. We've got our stripped mangrove logs, mangrove planks, some spruce planks, and then we're also going to use some polished diorite. And again, it kind of looks like they've done this in a bit of a random pattern. So they've gone kind of like, you know, a couple of stripped, a few planks, and we'll do another stripped. And then we'll do we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 of them for our entrance. We'll do another 1 of them here. And then we'll switch back to our mangrove. So finish this off with like a planks and then a stripped. And then above the entrance is where we're going to want our polished diorite. So we'll pop 1 of them in. And then some planks. I'll tell you what, let's just finish this top row while I'm up here with a bit of stripped, a bit of planks. We'll just mix this up in a random pattern, kind of like that, and create the same thing the other side. So I'm going to want to, the only problem is I'm going to hit my head on that now, aren't I? Well, that's not really a problem, because here's what we'll do is let's just fill in this one here with a bunch of planks. And we'll throw in a stripped one as well. And then if we could just throw a couple planks up here, put in some more polished diorite. How many of those did I want in? 5, right? So I think it goes all the way to here. And, oh no, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I've put 1 too many planks in, haven't I? Because then that's going to be our spruce. Does that match? Yeah. We're good. Okay, cool. It's getting dark, so I might go have a nap. Because I also want to have a sip of tea, and you know the rules. We have a nap, and we have a sip. So sip your tea if you've got one, guys. Oh, lovely. Minecraft and a cup of tea. Who knew? Right. Let's get these walls finished. And then we've got the outline of our new subscriber barn. Look at this. It's coming together nicely. So I think the rest of the walls we just want to fill in with like planks and mangroves in just a random formation by the looks of it. So I don't know, what's the best way to build? Do we do like vertical each time? Like a bunch of rows like this? That was slow. Or is it better to run along in lines? Probably better to run along in lines, isn't it? Like if I go... Thing is, I want to switch between them. Wait, hang on. No, that's fine. It doesn't matter that the log's facing that way, does it? And then we put in a couple more planks and a stripped, and then some planks. And then some stripped. I think we just do that in a random fashion. Now, This isn't going to be a problem because it's a full wall, right? So either way, as long as we can see stripped on the outsides, we're fine. Okay, so let's just continue in this pattern, I think. Does it matter if I'm just going random with the stripped and the planks? Does that matter? I don't really know. I don't think it matters. I'll tell you what, I don't know. I'm not very good at this stuff. Maybe I'm overthinking it. You know, I'm a bit like this when I'm cooking. Like if I'm cooking a meal, I need a recipe and I have to follow the steps exactly. You know, my girlfriend, she is a great cook. Although I do all the cooking, she is a better cook than me because she can just throw stuff in a pan and give it a taste and go, oh, this needs a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Not me. I can't do that. I need to follow a strict recipe and I need all the ingredients. If there's an ingredient missing, my day is ruined, you know? Is this coming along okay? I think it's coming along okay, but I've just messed up because now I'm not going to be able to reach. Which is a valid point. When we're building, we really need some scaffolding for these situations. So we can just put up a row here and then we're good to go. See, this is another reason why I think I prefer building vertically because I think I can just go, I think I prefer it. So where was I at here? Is there any stripped here? No, so we'll do one more of them. We'll do a couple of stripped and one of them. Fine. Now let's go one, couple of stripped, couple of planks, or just one plank and another strip. I'm going random. I'm doing whatever I feel like, you know? Screw the rules. This is Minecraft. Make your own rules. I need to see how that looks. I don't like it. There's too much stripped. It's too much stripped altogether. I'm definitely overthinking this, aren't I? Let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of you. And then we'll just do that one like all planks, I think. Does it matter? It really doesn't matter, does it? How do people do this? I do not have the brain for this kind of creativeness, you know? So where are we at here? We've got a couple. Okay, well, we've already got a couple of stripped there, so let's just stick to some planks. And what about this bottom one? No stripped in that one yet. Well, let's do mostly planks on the bottom of this one then. And we'll do then some stripped at the top. Yeah, okay. This one is all stripped, so let's do the rest all planks. And then we've got no stripped in these ones. We can just put a little bit of stripped at the top, I think. So if we go all the way up to, and then what, I'll put in 2 stripped. Nice. Oh, it's too symmetrical with that one. I think let's swap the top one. Oh, you're going to need more scaffolding. Let's swap the top one for a plank. And we will put a stripped in here. That really does bug me that they don't match, but ultimately it doesn't matter, does it? So forget about it. Let's just put 1 stripped on this one. And the rest planks. I should stop and eat some food, so while he has a munch, I'm gonna have a sip. How we looking? Pretty good. I don't like the diagonalness of this, so let's add in, easy fix. We'll just add in some stripped there. Maybe 2 more, and then planks. I need to stop just jumping down, don't I? And checking this, I need to just live with it. And this one can have maybe just 1 stripped at the top. 1 stripped at the top. Yeah, I don't hate that. And then how about this one? We do a lot of stripped. What do we think about that? Because what we got? We got planks at the bottom. Is there a stripped underneath that? There is. Let's do like 3 stripped. Is 4 stripped too crazy? 4 stripped might be too crazy. Calm down. And then what's on this row? Stripped. Okay, so let's go planks all the way to the top. I've got 5 planks left. Let's do it. Let's have a look at that then. How's that for a wall, huh? I think that looks all right. Looks kind of similar to the example I'm looking at. They just got... I think there's a lot more stripped in mine than theirs, but I don't think that's a problem. So what, we got 2 walls done. Okay. This again is going to take far longer than I expected, which is a theme of these videos. If you've watched any of these videos before, I never get done as much as I thought I could. So I think what we'll do is we'll say hello to my followers first. Dewey Ducky Duck, Den George, Gabby's coming over to say hi, Ernesto, and of course the elusive Leaf the Geek. And then we've also got some name tags in here. Someone else did comment on yesterday's video, so I have another name tag to add to this collection. And that's what we're building over here. There's a home for these guys. This is a temporary pen, and the idea is that this is going to be their new barn and their new home that they can all live in and be friends forever. And I have an idea as well of how we're going to collect mobs, because at the moment I'm just collecting name tags for anybody that comments on my videos. But we need to find mobs for all these name tags. And I have an idea of how we're going to do that. It's going to be an adventure for a future day once we get the barn built. And honestly, I think we will call it there for today. Because I know this isn't the most exciting thing to watch me try to build. So I'm going to try and do a bit more of this in my free time, off video, so that we can come back next time and hopefully just get the barn finished. And then we can start moving mobs in. So, there we go. A very short video today with not a lot accomplished, but I hope everybody enjoyed and had a little bit of fun with me. Cheers for watching if you're watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.